Whoa, giant to a maggot, big boss status. Ain't gon' lie, I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no frontin', get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing. Way out the fear, ain't no way out for me. They always told me I'm the wave, like I'm way out. And see, I know some real ones turn state, ain't no way I could be out here living like a villain, only way up for me. Moving out the purges, I give time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the GOAT, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead, and there's some things I had to hurdle. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Pick a side.
What's going on, everybody? Man, I'm in here watching the studio, so I'm watching the frames. Hopefully we can have a smooth stream. But welcome back to the TVP Lounge, man. It's good to be back around vibing with folks. But I'm not liking the way that this back end is looking right now. I look like I'm already about to be irritated. But regardless of the matter, happy Friday to y'all. Oh, I should probably switch my scene around so y'all can see me. Yeah, that's more appropriate. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Good Friday to y'all, man. Y'all know, as I always say every Friday, if you haven't had a good week up until this point, hopefully y'all can come in here, kick back, relax, vibe out, and hopefully set off a good weekend. Man, it's crazy to think this the last Friday of March. What? It don't feel real at all. I still ain't figured out how. But yeah, time is flying by, man. But good to see y'all again. Y'all know I was out there in Vegas last week. Was out there for a week. Just, man, I ain't gonna lie, I felt good just to be away. Got a lot going on, but always a beautiful thing to be in Vegas. I want to say a lot going on, but I noticed a lot of different changes, and I had something that kind of popped up. If y'all watched the live video, y'all might have got a piece of it, but I was just walking the strip, man. You know, I got to meet up with a number of people. Shout out to everybody I met up with, man. I met up with a few folk throughout the course of the of my trip last week. Still blessed to have only been around great vibe people, man. So shout out to y'all. Let me get to the chat real quick. Hold on, before I get deep diving into my my old trip last week. Pam, what's going on? Say this is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Pam. Anybody else got a birthday? Y'all let us know. So we can give our birthday shout outs. Happy birthday to you. Said Aries season. I'm gonna tell y'all, me and horoscopes, that's gonna be a conversation on another platform. But shout out to y'all Aries and everybody who got a birthday going on. Stephanie, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Tamara, what up? Happy Friday. Say happy cold and rainy Friday. That's a fact. Cause I'm out here in Cali, of course. It's been raining, cats and dogs and snakes and mouses, all kind of crazy stuff. What? I'm telling you, I came back. I thought it was a hurricane, low key. But yeah, happy Friday for sure. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all know it's a lot of stuff going on. Bridges collapse, all kind of crazy stuff going on in the world. But shout out to you, Victoria. What's going on? It's happy Friday. We'll be in Vegas next Friday. That's what's up. That's what's up. Vegas. I'm gonna tell y'all about this Vegas weather momentarily, but yeah, it's good vibes out there. March Madness, I tell y'all, I'm in Vegas for March Madness every year, and it lived up to the hype as it always does. Even had some people got to just soak into the March madness in Vegas, just being around the vibes. Oh my God, I'm gonna get in all of that. But yeah, it'll be a good trip. That's what's up. So enjoy your. Hopefully, to get you prepared, but get ready and get excited. Vegas is nice. Steve, what's going on? Good to see you. Tina, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Karen, what up? Happy Friday. CZ, what's happening, man? Ro, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you and the team. Finesse Kid, what's good? Happy Friday. Crossover, what it do, family? Good to see you, man. I love that everybody dropping the happy birthdays. Yeah, definitely wish her happy birthday. Y'all know we do birthdays around here. Happy birthday to you. And anybody else got a birthday, y'all let me know so we can get on a birthday shout out. Tomorrow, what's going on? Happy Friday. August, what's good, man? TJF for sure. Tori said, love the shirt, appreciate that. Part of the merch shop, tvp.com. Y'all know y'all can go cop my merch. That's my custom merch. Copy your shirt or two. But I appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Larry Douglas, what's going on? Happy Friday. Bill, what's happening, man? Wait, hold on. Schooner, what's happening, my guy? Crazy ass weekend, man. Said nickname Parlay King. Shout out to the Parlay King, man. Shout out to the Parlay King. That's what's up, man. Trent, what's going on? Friday arrived. Shot time. That's right. It is by that time. It is definitely by that time. Bo 32, what's going on? See all y'all rolling in. T, what's happening? Said long live the Parlay King for sure. Hey, telling you, man, crazy trip. Yeah, I got the couple of the four I got to hang out with, man. Good times. Who that Antoine, what's going on? Said we need more of your Vegas night stories. Oh, don't worry. Y'all gonna get much more, you know what I mean? Don't you worry about that. I got y'all, trust me. Cause folk think the story over. Nah, it's it's like a movie series. Y'all just gotta stay tuned for the next season. Next season of TVP tells what happens next. Alright, man. Let me go ahead and pull up. Go ahead and pour this shot up. We gonna so I ain't have a topic for y'all today. I ain't gonna lie. I just threw something up here to sound smooth. New era of Vegas is about to begin. I think that's what I named this topic. But I just wanted to go over some of the things I noticed. Because when I was out here this trip, there was a lot of things. I was talking about a bunch of different topics between the folks that I met. Just how like Vegas is now compared to what Vegas was back in the day. Whenever we first started going. So, and I seen a lot of things starting to transition. It really just made me sit back and just kick back and relax. Cause, you know, one thing about me is, and a number of y'all might be like this, when you be out in Vegas, you just be walking the strip, you know, vibing out the crowds, you know, soaking in the good times. But I sometimes just go back down memory lane. Like we was talking about the Rona and how times was with the Rona, just how fast the Rona has gone. That don't even seem like 4 years ago, but we about to hit 4 years. Well, we already hit 4 years actually, since that shutdown officially happened. Then thinking about pre-demic, going back to first trips, like hotels that just changed, like and have been bought out. Tropicana about to explode, which is what I'm gonna get to and all into this later. But it's just crazy. So that's why I named this A New Era of Vegas is about to begin. And we're going to talk about it as a community today. But I done enough early shout out and shiver jabber chatting. Cheers to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all love and support. Happy Good Friday to all of y'all. Maybe a good Friday if you're still doing your business. Hopefully it's been a good Friday. Happy Easter to those of y'all who celebrate Easter. If you're off or got some time off, happy extended weekend. But cheers to y'all. Got that Crown Peach. Man, yeah, it just that peach untouchable. Alright. So this is how we gonna start the stream today. When was y'all first trip to Vegas? If you in here right now, when was the first time you went to Vegas? Want to see how diverse we are as far as, or not diverse, but where our experience is, because there might be certain things I talk about that some of y'all might not catch up with. But I'm going to go ahead and tie it all together. Y'all know that's what I do. I got to keep the chat interactive. Shout out to y'all who done already hit the like button coming in here. Appreciate all the engagement for sure. My guy Bruce, what up, man? Good to see you. Hope everything's smooth. All Butler, what's happening? Good to see you as well. John, what up? Shout out to the Bull City. Shout out to my 919 folks. Yeah. It's always love to the 919. Who is this? Lynn said greetings from the beautiful island of Guam. Shout out to Guam. That's love right there. Shout out to Guam. Appreciate you popping up and hanging around. That's love. I like that. All right. Let's see what we got. Pat Key, what's going on? Corrupt, what's happening? Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up as well. All right. First trips to Vegas, 2009. Okay. That's a year before me. 87. Damn. I wasn't even born yet. That's an experience right there. All right. Nice. C said 95.
Stop the cap.
Stop playing. Antoine said March 6th of this year. So you just had your first Vegas experience. All right. Okay. This will be good. Okay. 2014, 2019, 2017. Okay. All right. This is all right. We got a nice mix. So the furthest back is 87. The most recent is what, 2-3 weeks ago? Well, all right. That's what's up. About 23 days ago. That's crazy. All right. 17, 15, 19, 97. My first was my 21st in 07. Okay. All right, cool. So we got a nice little range of first timers. All right. So this is where we're going to start, so we can tie in how we going to a new era of Vegas. Your first trip, right? What was the first hotel when you went to Vegas for your first trip? What was the hotel that you stayed at? K-Shot, let me put myself in here too. I've talked about me all the time. I hate talking about me all the time because it's about us. But I'm going to jump myself in here too. My first trip to Vegas was 2010. That was my first trip. And my first hotel I stayed at was the Strat now. It's the Strat now. It was Stratosphere. What hotel did y'all stay at for y'all first stay? Now, y'all just follow along with me because this part of a conversation I had one of my trips, and it was, one of my folks I met up with. We had this conversation. It was hilarious, but it's just crazy just to see how things is now. Who this? You said just joining. What's the new Vegas? Follow along. You join right on time. Right now, I asked everybody, when was your first time going to Vegas, and where did you stay at? What was your first hotel? So I was a little. All right, because T said, are we talking about first adult trip? All right, yes. Let me clarify. Yes, the first time you went to Vegas when you were legal, when you were 21 or older. Let's do that. I would think. All right, yeah. Fair enough. I'll clarify. Your first adult trip. The first time you went to Vegas when you was adult, when you didn't need your parents, you had your own money, you could check into the hotel, all that good stuff. If y'all need to backtrack that, then that's fine. Backtrack. All right. Say my plane land tomorrow night. That's what's up. Tomorrow night gonna be a good night. That's what it is. Holla at me if you need anything in Vegas. Appreciate you pulling up. Have you heard of the Lexi? Yes, I have heard of the Lexi. What was that? The Artisan. Yeah, it was the Artisan. They bought it out and rebranded it. Yeah, to the Lexi. It's the very first cannabis. But most folks still ain't staying there, and I'm not surprised why. If y'all know what the Artisan was, you know why folks ain't running to go over there. But I have heard about it. I ain't been there yet. All right. The Orleans, Mandalay Bay, Flamingo, the Orleans, Frontier. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you okay. Frontier. All right. Treasure Island, it ain't bad. The Rio. Travelodge by Circus. Damn. Sheesh. Okay. You gotta start somewhere. All right. Circus. Orleans, Sahara. Okay. All right. I like this. First trip, Westgate. Got one more. Okay, that's what's up. All right. So check this out. So we're going back in time travel. That's why I said this. We're gonna bring all of this current. Okay. Now, y'all had your first trip. Y'all had your first hotel. If you had to go back and do your trip again, right? Would you stay at that same hotel that you stayed at your first trip? Just say yes or no. Would you stay at your first hotel again? Well, and I guess if it's not around, because some of these hotels not around no more. But would you stay at your same hotel again if you could go back and do it again? So one more trip in me, probably stay at Delano. All right, that's what's up for sure. Debbie, what's going on? Oh shit, damn, I need to shout myself out. All right, hold on. I get to me in a second. Yeah, I gotta thank y'all for that. Said stay letting Marquette come back. Yeah, I got Marquette winning that game. I ain't surprised, but we'll see. Y'all keep me up to date on that too. Said cheers to 38. Yeah, I'll thank y'all later. I probably should have started the stream with that, but I'll save it to the end for sure. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. I give y'all my special shout out. Okay, all right, CZ, I got you. All right. Said yes, no, hell, nah, damn. All right. Murphy's Hard Fact Slot. What's going on? Good to see you. Appreciate you to pull up. Strat 21. Okay. All right. So it's kind of mixed. I see some no's, but I see some yeses. All right, that's what's up. Okay. All right. So check this out. So for those of y'all who would, y'all hang y'all pocket. Shy, what's going on, my boy? Good to see you. I see you just popped up in. What's happening, man? Hope everything's smooth with you. All right. All of y'all who said no. All of y'all who said yes, I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm gonna make a mental note. So for all of y'all who said you would not, my nose, my hell, no, damn, do I got that queued up on here? I don't think so. I think I moved that one off. Oh hell no. All of y'all on that type of time. Why not? Why would you not stay at that hotel again? For those of y'all who did, cool. We'll hold off on that. Said adult trip 2013 with my now hubby. That's love right there. Stayed at the Silverton for a wedding invite. All right, for sure. That's solid. That's solid. Okay. I want to see why y'all wouldn't. If you would not stay at your first hotel in Vegas, I just want to know why. And again, like I said, I'm gonna go along. So the reason I myself I stayed at the Strat the first time I went to Vegas, 2010. I stayed there, and I would stay there again, because there's other worse properties. I actually didn't have a bad stay, but obviously 2010 to 2024, completely different times now. It wouldn't be my first choice, but just to answer the question, I would stay there again if I had to. You know what I'm saying? If it's like last resort. Like it's not like a circus where absolutely under no condition would I ever stay there again. It just would not be. It would just not be at the top of my preferred list at all. Says the caliber, enough said. All right. Got it. Point taken. Prior to 17 didn't cost an arm and a leg to go to Vegas. All right, for sure. I feel that. Rio is even worse now than 2017. Hold on. That was one of my stops I didn't make that I'm planning to go bust a U-turn and check out. But they renovated the rooms and they dropped the drink prices. They're actually trying to attract people. So certain parts they did renovate the rooms, so the rooms look better now than they did. Well, I guess the suites, however, because they trying to distinguish. It's an all suite hotel, but they call them like the base suites, the rooms, and then the big suites. But yeah, the renovations actually look pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Their renovations look better than a lot of these hotels on the strip. All right. I think each time you go and stay somewhere different, your standards elevate. Fair enough. First hotel was Luxor. I would stay there, but it's further away from where I want to be. Okay. I just want to find my nose. No, because I value my life and health. All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's hilarious. Okay. So check this out. So the reason that I wanted y'all to go back in time is so I can bring y'all to current times. Okay. Now, like I said, for those of y'all who coming in here, I threw this title in here just to catch y'all. I didn't clickbait y'all because Vegas is about to go into a new era. But this is why I wanted to do this. I wanted y'all to go back in time just to see where we are today, to see if there are certain things you could appreciate today that you didn't have back then, but also so that you can reminisce on things you did back in the day that might still entice you today. So when I was having this conversation, we was talking about where we first stayed. Now, one of the first things that really caught my attention was like, for the slot players. I was around some slot players this weekend. I did push a couple slot buttons. What? I did not play the slots. I didn't put $1 in the slot machine to play, but I was there with some slot players. But I sat back and just thought about how, number one, if you think about the first time you came to Vegas for y'all slot players, think about the slot machines that was there in Vegas your first trip. It might not have been that many slot machines. It might not have been a certain type of machines. Y'all slot players who we talking about this. Your favorite slot machine today, y'all could just say yes or no. Just like I said, just follow along. Was your favorite slot machine that you played today in 2024? Was that slot machine there when you first went to Vegas? Y'all could just comment yes or no as I'm going through along with this. But I said it's crazy because there's even at a slot machine. You can sit there at a slot machine and it's worse now because one of the worst things that we can do is not have our phones charged. A lot of these new slot machines, they done already set it up to keep you there because they got the wireless charging docks built in the slot machine. I said, this is crazy right here. But I said, this is really a transition of the times, because that's going to keep people there longer than ever. Because that'll be a lot of people's excuse. Man, I want to play this machine, but I got to go charge my phone, so that'll take a break. Nah, nope, that ain't happening no more. They're going to keep it up. The next thing that really stood out to me was I was looking over, as a matter of fact, I was looking at the Rio because I was thinking about going out there to do a room tour, to look at the new room. But I was thinking about it, I'm like, it's crazy because I don't really recall the Rio status when I first went to Vegas, but I do remember the Rio in like 2014. And I was like, this really not that bad. They had Voodoo, the suites was big. See, I want to say 2016-ish was the revolution of the modern style room. You know, all the renovations were looking like modern and all of this the way it looked now. But it wasn't that bad. I was like, all right, it's not that bad. It's off the strip, but it's spacious. Got an empty mini fridge. You know, you could sleep a lot of people, right? So I was like, man, now they obviously went through demic times. They under new ownership. The renovations look good. They might actually draw some attention, because if you look at Rio now compared to Circus, compared to Excalibur, compared to Strat, compared to Orleans, some folk might give it a second chance. Not saying that folk will, but it just speaks to the times that things is really evolving. This was my next thing that I was talking about, that I was like, cashless. How would y'all feel if y'all watched the live video I did yesterday, right? How would y'all feel if y'all went to restaurants and bars and they did not take cash? I saw somebody say Buffalo. Buffalo be wild. Buffalo be wild. How would y'all feel if y'all went to a bar, restaurant, lounge, etc., whatever your type of entertainment venue is, and they cashless? Because when I was at Live said they cashless. In case y'all haven't watched the walkthrough and review I dropped last night, I went to tip the bartender and they were like, oh yeah, nah, I won't do cash. It's straight credit card. I was like, nope. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, that's a whole different conversation about where the world about to go to and the whole transition. That's a whole, we not finna get there. Not here on this public stream. Maybe after party, maybe another channel. But I was just like, yo, that's crazy. I felt kind of odd. I felt weird in a way, because it's like, you know, we always talk about tip your dealers, tip your hosts, tip your people, blah, blah, blah. But y'all know how the trickle down effect goes with everything in the world. It's not even just Vegas, but we talking about Vegas, so we'll stick with Vegas. MGM raised resort fees. What everybody else do? Raise their resort fees. Wyndham raised theirs to the top max. Venetian and them raising theirs too. MGM got rid of free parking. Same thing with everybody else. But imagine for my Parlay King. Shout out to my Parlay King. Well, crazy. But imagine for the gamblers, right? Let's say y'all have a good gambling day and you like, I want to take everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on me. Drinks on me. Shout out to my boy Rick. I think Rick on vacay, so he might not even be in here. But drinks on me, right? Had a nice gambling day, or maybe your slot went off. So you go to the bar and you pay for everything, and you get them cash, and they just like, hey, let's say you leave your cards and everything in the room. This is just hypothetical, because I know some of y'all gonna be like, I would never leave my cards in the room. That's stupid. Just follow along, because some people do. I go with some people who only want to carry cash. They don't even want to take their cards, especially if they win. But imagine not being able to buy drinks, pay for food, because they don't take cash. Would y'all be okay with that? Would y'all have no problem with that? Would that make you feel weird? How would y'all feel about that? Because that's part of this new era of Vegas that I seriously want y'all to think about. Because if a club that just opened at this brand new hotel is able to have success, which, by the way, Live is fire. I'll get to my Live experience in a little bit. Other companies might be like, let's consider doing that, because that'll minimize getting robbed. People can't break in. So I wanted y'all thoughts on that. How would y'all feel about if Vegas were to move to, and I saw somebody made a comment and said it's already happening. If you know, you know. If you don't know, just prepare. But that was one of my first thoughts. I was like, I can't imagine Vegas being cashless, not being able to shop everything got to be with a card. Granted, that's where we is at most of the time with things anyway. We paying with a card. The other thing that I wanted to transition to while y'all decide on how y'all would feel about cashless. This is another era. Vegas is about to be, it's already the entertainment capital for sure. But it's legitimately about to be a major sports capital. And I know like the talk of the town. I mean, we this is stuff we've already known, but I had to sit back and think about this because Tropicana gone, I think they said April 2nd. I think April 2nd, you know, they got the sign or the employees' names on the sign. But it's a wrap, April 2nd. And the one reason I asked all of y'all when y'all first trip to Vegas was because just think about the hotels that was there when you first went to Vegas. Is them hotels still there now? You know, we all know about Monte Carlo. I saw some folks say Monte Carlo. My guy who was out there who stayed at Frontier, and I mean, you remember when they demoed, what was that, Riviera? It's been a number of demolitions that you and a number of people probably recall. But we about to have another change. Not Rio. Some people did think Rio was gonna get demolished. But Trop about to be up out of here. And it's about to be a baseball stadium. Like this is a reality. Is it the Atari or the Dream? One of them hotels that they swear up and down that they want to continue the project and try to have it open by the end of the year. City Center, we know City Center. Y'all remember, like, just think about this within the last couple years. Fat Burger, that whole Hawaiian marketplace, that's demolished. They already in the constructions for building that new shopping mall. Imagine going to some of them shops and y'all can't pay cash, you know? Because listen, it might sound crazy to some of y'all, but I know some folks personally who rather use cash than to use a card. They try to, not even on no like illegal, nothing. They just prefer to use cash because it's like when the cash is gone, it's gone. When you use a card, you can lose track of your spending. So I was just like, it's hard to fathom the thought of Vegas being like heavily cashless. On top of being cashless, being a mega sports town, and like the entertainment standards going to another level, because y'all know that these room rates and stuff are about to get to a point where they start getting to a higher rate, and then it's going to just sit there. There's always going to be times of the year where you can get stuff for cheap, but on a consistent basis, stuff about to raise. And I was just sitting out there, and I was just walking the strip, just think, I went in the Mirage, because y'all know that's about to fully be hard rock. Like I'm just still trying to process the guitar being on the strip. Like that's gonna be crazy, but it's about to be a whole new era. And it was weird to me. I was just like, man, I can't pay with cash. Imagine trying to gamble at, like, nope, no more cash. You got to use a card for chips, and then when you cash out, they're not giving you cash at the cashier. They need a card so they can swipe and load the card. What? Ooh, that sound crazy, but I just want y'all to start preparing because things about to be a little different in the Vegas world. All right, some of the casinos got PTs giving massages to slots and card players while they playing anything to keep you gambling. Yes, that is very true. I saw a number of that. I don't like cashless places. If you don't like cashless places, then Live might be a place y'all might not want to go to. Now, the bartender could have been bluffing, but I find it real weird that somebody would turn down some money. I don't know the last time y'all turned down some money, but somebody tipping you and you're just like, nah, it's cashless. So yeah. I'm moving back up the chat a little bit and I get back down. Rose like it's too far off the strip. Room then wasn't good, had no phone service in the rooms. Hate that place. Okay, yeah. And there's a couple hotels I be in nowadays that be driving me crazy because depending on the tower you in, like Planet Hollywood, I love Planet Hollywood. I tell y'all it's the most underrated property still on the strip to this day. But certain towers and certain rooms and certain towers, my service be annoying until I get by the window. Or if I'm in the window, I can't use it unless I'm center room. So I definitely can relate to that. That'd be annoying. Rio had the seafood buffet. What was that? Was it the Carnival Buffet? World Buffet, Carnival Buffet? I forget what the name of it was. It might have been Carnival Buffet, but yeah, it was fire for sure. They had definitely had the best seafood buffet for sure. I debate anybody on that. Wish I experienced Voodoo. Voodoo was a vibe. Rio used to be the shit back in the day. It was. It really was. Wasn't top tier, but it was definitely a place you could go out the strip and have a good time. I work at a cashless business with a bar and restaurant. but we take cash tips. That's interesting. How that work? Interested. So if y'all cashless, but y'all take cash tips, fill me in. All right, I'm interested in that. Because I figured that would have been the same thing at Live. Like, even if y'all like don't take cash payments, like I could tip you, you know what I'm saying? But unless it's just one of the things where they're like, we can't take money by no means. But that's very, very, very interesting. Said I never have cash anyway, so that's cool with me. See, yeah, some people gonna be on that side, but it's easy to say I don't never carry cash except when I'm in Vegas. So you basically stay cashless unless you in Vegas. See, that's what I'm saying? I know a number of people like that. Say, no, I don't want to use my credit card in Vegas. I don't want my stuff to get hacked. Oh, see, that's a different conversation. That's a totally different conversation right there. Said 80-40. Huh? 80-40 in favor of machines. 80-20? 80-40, that's going to take you over 100. God, 80-20 in favor. If machines go down, somebody's short. That's not on me. Okay. I'm okay. I only had cash for slots. Everything else, use your card and earn points. That's a smart way to think about it. That's very possible. Thinking it on a player perspective. Okay. Said I ain't tipping valet, luggage handlers, or housekeeping with a CC. Nope. That's the one I was waiting to hear. That's what I was waiting to hear. Because that's exactly what I was thinking. And that was why I said that. I always tell y'all in Vegas, the one thing I always encourage if you don't do anything else, tip your people. Vegas is all about tips and people working. They charge you what they told to charge you. But, they try to give you the best service. If y'all notice, a lot of the drinks, they be a little heavy-handed at times. That's them showing you love. And if you show them love by tipping them right, they're going to make sure your drinks stay that way. You show them good service at the restaurant, they're going to keep checking on you. But that's the same thing. I said, I can't imagine, the bell desk bring me my luggage and I got to scan a machine. The tipping part was the one that got me. That was what I was waiting to see somebody say. I also think they should let you know up front to make the choice yours. Well, if Vegas transitioned to a predominantly cashless destination, do you really have much of a choice? That's something to think about. Clubs and restaurants is fine. Being cashless. Okay. Fair enough. I myself don't disagree with the cashless principle. Like someone said earlier though, made the comment about it's happening when the other side of things, like, I do, and I'm sure my after party crew, we've had certain real life conversations. So the other side of things, it just kind of make you just wonder. And that was my moment. I was like, man, this where we finna go to for real? This a real thing? Because it's always been rumors and whispers, but it's like when you actually experience it, you just kind of be like, damn, this is real. Like reality slap you in the face. That's all. So I prefer cash. Cashless would be another way for companies to keep tabs on what you do and buy. That is correct. A lot of people feel that way. The folks that I was referencing who don't like to use their card, that's something else they highlighted too. Aside from just spending cash and not having to worry about your bank account when you get home, that's the other thing. They don't want to feel like you being tracked or tabbed. Even though, a lot of people say, well, everything we do is tracked anyway. Not everything we do. They might be able to know where you are, but they don't know what you're doing all times. Said I'm still going to Live when I get back out there. I will hope so. I encourage all my party people. And by the way, it is after 6 o'clock. So shout out to y'all for rocking with me. Salam. Appreciate you. Don't even feel like it. If y'all could hit the like button, let me do my plug. How many folk in here? I got down to 50. All right. If I can get the likes to 45. Y'all can get me to 45 likes. I will greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate even more all of the engagement in the chat and all of y'all locked in with me. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, please get to Live for all my party people. And we're gonna do the next round. Everybody who ready and been waiting, y'all should know long enough how to communicate with me as I'm discussing my things or my topics or I'm on certain points. When it's time for the next round, y'all know how to talk to me without talking. I see it in the chat because as y'all see, I'm watching the chat 99% of the stream. I prefer cash at bars and clubs. I heard way too many horror stories about bartenders playing games with the card/bill. Y'all like stories from TVP, so I'm gonna give y'all a TVP story time. As y'all go ahead and get y'all next shot prepared. We're gonna talk about it. I got a real quick story time. It's not the after party where I'll be going in depth with my story. Shout out to my after party family. Appreciate everybody to the utmost, but I got an extra last shoulder nudge of love for my after party family. But that is a very good point. Who said this? Oh, Schooner said this. All right, let me mark this real quick so I can give y'all my what I watched them alter at the club story. What? Now, it kind of goes with picking and choosing. And I had a situation that happened Halloween weekend that I will not discuss publicly, at least not on this channel. Maybe when Coolin' with TVP officially launches, since I was able to get into my account finally. I may go into detail at some episode at some point in time. But yeah. There's one thing when bartenders choose to give people discounts. It's another thing when they swear by a price. And accidentally charging people for stuff? Nah.
Nope.
I watched that happen. I'm just glad it wasn't me, but I was right there when it happens. Government wants their money, and money tracked on a card is easily taxable by the IRS. It's all about the money. That is correct. Should I speak on it in the after party? All right, say less. Said you're supposed to tip this girl. All right, y'all. All right. Cheers to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Continue love and support. I will give y'all. Let me take this shot. What was this? Omnia? I gotta remember the club. But cheers to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this quick story time. Okay. See, the thing about me is, and for those of y'all who I've met in person, because I've met a number of y'all in person. First of all, shout out to all of y'all. Like I said, it's a blessing for me to be where I am and have been able to cross paths with like real, honest, direct people who just down to earth. Super blessing. Y'all know I can read people. I can vibe people. You can be in the same room as me and we don't have to speak, and I can already get a strong sense on the type of person you are. Once you open your mouth, that'll tell me everything I need to know about you. I've just had this gift since a kid. So I'm out. I think this was one of my solo trips. It was just me. God, this might have been definitely pre-demic times. Maybe 2018-ish, 2019-ish. So I'm in Vegas. I'm at a club. It's either Omnia. I don't think it was, what was the spot? It wasn't One Oak. Something like this. I saw some crazy stuff in One Oak, but it wasn't One Oak. It was either Omnia or, I don't think it was Jules. Okay, it might have been. It was either Omnia or Jules, one of them two. So I'm in line. I party by myself, so I'm just vibing, chilling, whatever. But there was this bartender. He was on so if y'all are facing me, he was right here. Like, let's say this is y'all is the bar, right? So I'm like right here in the middle. There was this bartender over to the side, and I just looking at him and the way he was like intentionally skipping people. I was like, he will not be pouring my drinks. Not buddy over there, nah. So what I did was I started to slide a little more to the right. But then they'll call people up. So I started living. I was like, he's not pouring my drink. So there was a situation where a guy in front of me, he ordered the same exact drinks. I think he ordered like whatever the drink. It was a girl and a guy. They had ordered two drinks. So then the guy behind them, who was in front of me, he ordered the exact same drinks they had, plus one extra. Okay. So the guy gave him the drinks, whatever, and I don't think he ever told him the total, but he was just like, okay, here go your drink. So the dude just gave him his card. Didn't think nothing of it. Most of the time when you in a club, you give you the drinks. They normally tell you how much it is, and you just give them the card, whatever. Because most time we be like, damn, $60 for two drinks. Damn, make you almost not thirsty. He get the card back, and he's like, yo, what the hell is this? He like, hold on, what? Time out. His bill was double the people in front of him. Now remember, he ordered literally the same. So let's say the two people in front of them ordered 2 Crown and ginger ales. He ordered 2 Crown and ginger ales and like a well something. So it wasn't like he ordered no tops. He was like, let me get blah blah blah, and the 2 Crowns and a well. His bill was at least double, because he was like, yo, why is the bill so much da 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 da? And the guy was just like, well, that's how much it costs. So he was like, that's what the price is for this drink. Now I get up to the bar, and I actually happen to be next to them, right? And so he kind of like, that's what it is, and he walks away, kind of like deal with it. And he just, so the guy who was paying was just like, nah, I need to talk to a manager or something like this, right? And so they he making a big commotion. My bartender's like, I don't know what's going on over there. So I told the guy who just charged him his drink just overcharged him. And he was like, well, how you know? And I was like, because he ordered the same exact drink that the people in front of him did, just an extra one. He ordered an extra like well mixer. It shouldn't be double. Because I was like, the people in front of him, I was like, I heard what the price was. I was like, it should not be double. And he was like, for real? And I was like, yeah. I said, but he had been intentionally skipping people. So I don't know if he was like selectively picking people that he wanted to serve, but for whatever. So long story short, the guy who was serving me was cool, charged me mine. I went on about my way, but before I left, I guess like one of the managers came around. And so the manager was talking to the bartender, and the guy who I had talked to went and said something in the manager's ear. And they was just like, okay, let me fix this. And so they went back, and I guess they recharged them. They charged them what they were supposed to. So my point, and it was way more than that. But that's just my summarized version. So my point to this is, how he said I've heard stories about bartenders playing games with the card in the bill. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, that's a real thing. Everybody don't do it, and it's one of these things in this society, and this is why I say all the time, like, it's hard. Everybody cannot fall in the same box. We got to speak on the generalities, right? Every bartender in Vegas is not the same or do the same dumb stuff. Majority of the bartenders in Vegas are great bartenders. They cool, honest, and they hook you up. But there's always those one-offs, right? So if you've experienced anything like this, you know what I'm saying? And it was just funny because I was just like, it wouldn't have been me. But again, it's also like I could just tell. And some of y'all might have experienced it. Some of y'all have actually talked to y'all about it. But you could just tell when people be doing shady stuff. So, yeah, man. Just imagine if it was cashless though, and you ain't had no choice. Cause dude did end up, he took his card back and he did end up paying cash. So imagine, cause when they charge your card, if they do a reversal, you still double charged. You just gotta wait for that reversal to kick back in. So that's the other thing with using cards too. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy times, man. Crazy times, but it's the reality. And that's why I tell y'all around here, I just try to operate in reality. I tell y'all what things is. I might have my opinion about certain things, but most of the time it's based off factual stuff. But I be hating that, man. I be hating that when it's one or two bad people, but everybody else cool. Cause once the other people in that area who was waiting for that guy to serve them, they was just kind of like, oh, I don't want to drink, or they moved to the other side. Like they ain't want nothing else to do with dude. So, you know what I mean? And so then they started looking at the guy who helped me. It was, I went on back to the dance floor. It was crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not a fan of the cashless. I want the option. I'd rather have the option, but it's not our world. Girl, oh yeah, I already read that already. Said tip with Venmo. That might be the point we getting to, where you got to use where your cash will be Cash App / Venmo. Yeah, we probably getting there. It seems like food halls are becoming more prevalent. Should we tip at the food hall? Great question. How about we discuss this that's a great question. I'm gonna answer last. I want y'all opinion. Do y'all think if y'all go to a food hall, who said this? Go Balance. Shout out to you for the question. Because that is an era of Vegas. That is a change that's going on in Vegas. If y'all haven't noticed, a lot of the buffets are becoming more obsolete. Food halls are taking a place. So, do y'all think y'all should tip at a food hall? Properties food hall. They got a food hall at Fontainebleau. Cosmo's is more like a food court. I don't know. I want y'all opinions on that. Would y'all tip at a food hall? Because a food hall kind of like fast food, in my opinion. just different type of restaurants. Rose said probably with cashless, the merchant charge goes to you, so I don't like full cashless, but a balance could be good. I wouldn't have a problem with a balance at all. That's why I said just the option. Sometimes I might want to pay cash, sometimes I might want to use the card, especially if you're a gambler. Sometimes you don't really want to use all your cash, or you try to leave some cash stashed in a room so you can go back and hit them tables, hit some parlays, or be all slot players, throw something in the machine. I'd have talked to my folk too. I think I might have watched somebody go from velvet to gold at Cosmo this trip. No cap. I gotta get a final check though. That Vegas is crazy. KS6, what's going on? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Said that's why I love my Amex, so I can dispute everything. Any credit card, you can dispute anything. I know some companies like Amex, are way more lax and flexible, I guess, with their customers. But yeah, you can dispute everything. I got a card with I got Chase, Bank of America, Capital One. I don't know why I'm saying all this publicly. I got multiple credit cards. Let me just start right there. I've had a dispute and I had no problem whatsoever. I had a dispute on every single. Well, no, not my Chase. Chase been perfect. I got that Southwest credit card. I tell all the folk who fly Southwest, I think TVP say, hey man, if your credit's straight, because that's one thing we gotta always remember. They run your credit. If your credit is straight and you fly a lot with Southwest, get that Southwest Rapid Rewards credit card. I got it. It's a beautiful thing. The cash back and the points added on points. Yeah. Said goofy bartenders for sure. It's always the few. TVP fighting for the people. Nah, hey, listen, I just told the bartender what it was because he was confused. Because like that, it seemed like just like a dude was yelling, and rightfully so, he should have been yelling for sure. Because if you order 2 Crown of ginger ales and it's $30, and I order 2 Crown of ginger ales and I get a vodka and cranberry, my bill should not be $60. That is, ain't no way in hell a vodka and cranberry is $30. And I'm not paying it. Absolutely not. You can take these 3 drinks back. I'll go to somebody else and see if the price is the same. So yeah, dude, and it was funny because he kind of like looked at me and was just like, damn. Like he already knew what time it was. Like the dude was a clown. Omnia does that. They'll give you a double shot when you order and charge you that price. Always get double, so no issues with me. Make sure you specify you want a single shot when ordering. Interesting, Schooner, because at Omnia, my experience at Omnia has been they'll ask. They don't just give it to me right away. Like if I be like, I want to drink, they be like, you want a single or a double, which I love, by the way. I wish more bartenders would do that. Those is experienced bartenders, if you ask me, because I'm pretty sure most of y'all would agree. If they was like, you want a single or double, and you out partying in Vegas, you might be inclined, if you feeling good, to go ahead and just get that double. But yeah, they normally ask me at Omnia. They don't just go ahead and do it right away. And I'm with you. I would not have a problem if they double me up at all. But at least ask me first. And I see the no's. I asked y'all about tipping the food hall. Said, nope, I'm not tipping the food hall. Said, I'm not about to be tipping everybody named Mama. Who did Melinda? What up, Melinda? Shout out to Charlotte. Shout out to Charlotte. Shout out my North Carolina folks. No tipping at a food hall. Okay. So food hall like a buffet or like a food court? Are they serving me? It's a great question, so I'm going to answer that for you. For those of y'all who might be wondering, it is definitely not a buffet. It is a food hall. It is very similar, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Y'all can correct me. I don't know everything. Food hall is a fancier way of saying food court. That's how I feel about when they say a food hall. It's just a nice, classy way of saying food court. That's what I think a food hall is. So they're not serving you. Well, no, they're not serving you. They're definitely not. They are cooking your food and then letting you come and pick it up. Now, would that make a difference? Now, would that make a difference? And I'm sure it would. Let's say, you was at a food hall, you ordered, and they brought the food to you. Would y'all tip then? Or would y'all, like, if y'all, because it made me think, like, if you went to McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King or something like that, and you ordered, you sat down and they brought you your food, would you expect to tip them, or would you just be like, oh, thank you? You know what I'm saying? I ordered my food, y'all bring it out, you know? But, because when you pay your bill, the reason I ask y'all this is because when you order at the food halls, you know, there's always a section to tip. And I hear a lot of back and forth about this. Some people say you should tip. Some people say you shouldn't because they didn't do anything but cook my food, which is what they're going to do anyway. So here's my honest opinion, right? I'm not tipping at a food hall unless the people who are there give me some type of service as if I went to a restaurant. Like if I'm trying to figure out what to eat and they just give me a whole rundown of the menu and this, that, and the third, and this is what I like, and like if they just super outstanding, then I might tip them a couple dollars. But if I walk up there and they're like, how can I help you? Like I'm going to a fast food restaurant or I just pulled up at a drive-thru. I'm not for nah. Let me get this, that. And then I got to come back and pick it up. Sorry to my Vegas folks who might be lurking and listening. That's just my opinion. Though. That's just me. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's just how I feel. That's why I wanted to ask the chat. And I think everybody's in that same realm. I see some people in here not saying nothing. I can see, in case y'all didn't know, I can see most of the folk that's just in here hanging around. But yeah, I've always wondered about that. That's a good conversation. And I've not seen it yet. So, and I have no problem with that. I have no problem either way. Some people want to tip just to tip, just say thank you because they believe it's good karma or it's just nice. And I have no problem either way. But my thing is you gotta leave. For me, to tip you, you at least gotta give like the bell desk. All they do is what? Go store your stuff, but then they bring it out. It ain't like, all right, it's in the closet, go around the corner and get you. Nah, they bring it on out there. They take it from you, they bring it back. That's a service. But if I'm finna come order some food and then y'all cook it and I gotta come pick it up, nah. Your job is here to cook my food. So nah, I can't tip for that. But then this is why I always say I be unbiased. Because if you spin it around, some people might be like, well, then why the hell do you tip your bartenders? Ain't it their job to pour you a drink? Damn. Woo. So now I'm finna spin this on y'all. We got 5 minutes before we get up out of here. For all of y'all who not tipping at a food hall, and the reason y'all not tipping at a food hall is because they ain't bringing you your food. They cooking you your food. You coming to pick it up. Well, when you go to a bartender, don't the bartender pour you your drink and give it to you? Ain't that their job? Granted, I have an answer to this. I'm just asking y'all. Because a bartender's job is for you to order drink and then they pour it for you. You know what I'm saying? They're not bringing it to you. They just putting it on the table. It's the difference. Granted, there is a difference. I just, I like to be the one to play both sides. You said get a Delta card. You get a Delta card to fly Delta a lot. Before I moved to California, I used to fly Delta probably more than United. It was Delta and United when I used to come out here to the West Coast. I actually had the Sky Miles member, and I still do. I probably done lost my points. I had enough. Delta pissed me off when I moved out here. They almost took me out. Plane broke down 3 times. I said, "No, get me the hell up out here." Then they finally got us on another plane. Made me miss a very important business meeting. That was so mad. I ain't flown with them since. But yeah, I used to fly with them a lot. Said no better food hall, no sir, no tipping on the food court. Okay, I think food courts have been associated more with shopping malls. That's probably why. That's a very good point. But I still think they the same. But that's a very good point. You find a food court at a mall. Well, you can still shop at the hotels. They got a lot of these hotels got shops in there, right? Still buy stuff like you buy at the mall. Just me being unbiased, that's all. We just having a conversation, that's all. If they brought it to me, I might tip, but I wouldn't feel obligated, okay? My sister be tipping everybody out there because that's a Vegas standard, that's why. It's like a thing. In Vegas, you tip. You know what I mean? That's just how it be. But so I asked the question. No tip for me. Tipping is proper etiquette. I like that. Okay, it's proper etiquette. Always, you always tipping is proper etiquette. That's that's why we having a conversation. Didn't you say that the Migos don't tip?
Nope.
According to the dealers, they don't. I'm reporting what the dealers and the pit boss told me. I ain't never met the Migos, hung out with the Migos, but if they at a table winning hundreds of thousands of dollars and don't tip not a dollar, that's a problem in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I would not want to be that dealer neither. That's insane. But yeah, That was what the dealer told me. That was what that 10x. That was 10x. Yeah, that was crazy. Nah, that was December. That might have been December. Yeah. I tip $1 if I'm using my card just for the positive vibes. I respect that. It's a good point about the bartenders. Yeah, I know. Who always play the other side. Now, just for those who y'all want to wonder, like, well, what's the difference between a bartender? Why would you tip a bartender, but you would not like tip a food hall? Well, here's the thing. A bartender actually has to, put in work. You ask them for something, they might give you extra. They might make your drink stronger. They might actually sit there. Most bartenders, sometimes people might order a drink, and they'll hook them up, give them a little bit of strength. They might put on a show, you know what I'm saying? That might be conversational, or, they might create a conversation. They might give you some gems about Vegas, actually like converse with you, put you on, make you feel comfortable. It's more than just ordering some food. All right, come back in 5 minutes, get your food. It's kind of like, what you want? Okay. What you doing out here? Like, actually make you feel like you somebody, and then if you order another drink, they might hook you up. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. See, I could go to McDonald's and order me a number 1, and I go to Burger King, order a number 2, go back to Burger King, order a number 2. If I go back a third time, they go like, damn, we seen you here again. Nah, but you go to a bartender, you tip them the first time, they might hook your second drink up. That's why you tip a bartender. They got more control. That's simple. Tip them the first time, they may look out for you the next time. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Fast food chains ain't never finna give you nothing free unless you know somebody that worked there. That's the biggest thing right there. Gerard, what's going on? Food hall, no tip. Okay, many countries outside the U.S. can't understand our tipping culture. That is something that I've learned. I am cool with a lot of non-American cultured people in my life. It's one of the biggest blessings that's happened to me on God's green earth is me to be culturally diverse. I swear, I'm so grateful because I can go and blend in anywhere with anybody. And that is one of the biggest things I also learned is that the way we tip in America, how we tip for everything, they don't do this in other cultures. And I was like, wow. I was like, damn, we really is. We really just, they say we the land of the free, but I think it's the land of the greed. What? Let me chill out though. I forgot which stream I'm on. My bad. Yes, it is definitely mind blowing. Not only the way we tip, but the things we eat, the way we operate. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Let me tell you. That I thought we tip because their wages were less. Nah, that is definitely not why we tip. Nah, it's not. It said food court equals glorified lunchroom. Dang. That's why I say what y'all classify food hall. You know what I'm saying? I hear food hall, I'm like, food court. Like it's just a nice looking. Like, I made me think about Proper Eats food hall. Like it's nice in there. I ain't gonna lie. They got a bar. Like that to me, I feel like could be more of like a food hall. Cause like a pool hall, you got the pool tables, but it's typically like a bar. You can order food. Like, or your food hall. Like, see, I like that. Like, it's this section for the food, then it's nice seating. Then over here you got a big bar. They got tea. So I'm like, okay. I guess I can rock with this one. But if I just walk up into just restaurants, food court, again, that just me. That's all. That just me. But they are making it according to your taste and serving you. Also, I tip for the quality of the drink and how they serve it to me, especially if you're a ting. That is a fact. But again, that is true. Playing the opposite side though. If you order a Crown and ginger ale, they grab the Crown bottle, they grab the ginger ale bottle, they pour it in a shaker, like one of these things right here. After party gang, y'all already know how it gets busy with this. They shake that thing up, they pour it in a glass, and here you go. Just like if you was to go order you a combo, they gonna put that food in the fryer, they gonna cook that thing, they gonna put it in a, strain it, put it in a box, pour your fountain drink, and they gonna serve it to you too. That was why I was like, what you think the difference is? But I done already broke down the other side. Bartenders do more than just pour you your drink. They can be like your plugs, you know what I'm saying? If y'all do it right. But yes, the whole ting pot, I agree. That goes a long way with what I said about part 2. Round 2. You get to round 2. Alright, let me go ahead and get up out of here. It says 32. I'm not tipping the dealer. I won because of luck, not them. I tip the hostess for my drink. I highly, to the highest level, disagree with that. You don't always win on luck. when you gamble, especially on table games. You can have a lucky streak, as in like get the right cards, but ultimately you gotta play them. And I can't tell you, and all my table game players can relate to this. You at a table game, if there's other people, are not the only one playing, and it can take one person. You can do everything you're supposed to do. It could be one person to do something dumb and mess it up for the whole table. So it's not always luck on table games. There is some type of knowledge and skill that you have to play. So I can't 100% agree. And then if you play craps, y'all already know about setting the dice. You know what I'm saying? Setting the dice. I do 3-3, or I do 6-5. That's how I like to set mine. I like to set mine 6-5. You know, get that thing right. You feel me? So yeah, table games, there's definitely skill in table games. Slots is all luck. There's no skill in slots at all. Even the folk who like to switch the denominations, that's just restarting the computer. But yeah, I can't get it. So I got a point. Yeah, I just try to play both sides. That's all. I just, try to get y'all mind to look at both sides. That's all I do. NC State with the upset. That's crazy. After party conversation, we'll bring about that in the after party. That's crazy work. Listen, we ain't get no upsets in the second round, but Sweet 16 going crazy. Yeah, my Tar Heels, y'all know me, my Tar Heels. Listen, I would have been sad, but I had already saw it happening before it happened. That's an after party conversation. Said go a long way, definitely does. TVP is a passport, bro. Nah, I do got my passport, but I'm a bro in the country. Trust me. Every lady that I get and will continue to get is in America. She might not be from America, or she might have been born in America, and her family might not be from America, but we her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the passport boys though. Bartenders are personable and definitely will hook you up 100%. They be making those drinks after the tip good too. Bingo. You know what I'm saying? That was why I said if you go back to fast food, it's gonna be the same thing. But you go back to a bartender, it might not be the same thing. Black, exactly. Oh hell no, it's all go do. All right, let me get up out here. Hey man, first things first before I go, let me cut the music real quick. I want to say thank every last one of y'all who been in the stream, who been engaged. For those of y'all who didn't who been listening but didn't comment, I appreciate you being tuned in. I want to give a special shout out to everybody who's here. Special shout out to my replay gang too. Special shout out to y'all, man. I came home on Monday. I got bike and I finally got to 30K on YouTube. So shout out to y'all, man. I would not even got there without y'all support, man. So from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all for the continued support. Y'all already know I try to do this out of genuine, pure good intentions, keeping it honest and real with y'all. And I'm going to continue to do what I do because of y'all. Y'all keep coming in here listening to the streams. Y'all keep rocking with me. Y'all keep watching the content. Y'all keep blowing me up on Instagram. Jesus. Damn. I love y'all though. It's still all love. Y'all keep showing me support, rock with me. I'm gonna keep being around and putting this out here for y'all. But that was a big milestone. I kind of been hanging around, leeching around a little bit because I'm human too. So when behind the camera, I got a life. So there's much more I could have done, but I'm human. So I've been balancing my human life. But regardless of the matter, y'all still support me. And coming back to seeing that 30K was a beautiful thing because it's something I really wanted for the last maybe month or so. And so just to see that, and I found out from somebody in the community, I didn't even know I hit 30K till I woke up and got a DM about it. So, that's just mad love from y'all. So I really want to say thank y'all so much for that. And I hope y'all have a phenomenal weekend. Hope it's been a good Friday. Hope it ends up as a good Friday. Happy Easter to all of y'all celebrating Easter. Happy extended weekend if you got an extended weekend. But I truly want to say thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much, man. Shout out to everybody in TVP fam. I will holler at y'all next Friday. And what was this? You said I got a special announcement? No, I don't got a special announcement next Friday. Y'all will probably find out about my special announcement before next Friday. I did not forget, though. It's like the first week in April. I did not forget. So y'all stay tuned. I got something for y'all this week. And it's perfect timing because I didn't even realize I was going to hit 30K in the mix. So talk about perfect timing. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Thanks again for the support. And I will see y'all same time next Friday. After party people, see y'all in a couple minutes.